Man, this is getting close. If I smash this, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, so last video, I got the motor and transmission bolted together and in the vehicle. I guess the goal for this segment is I'm gonna start throwing all the accessories on. Let's start putting this thing together and see what it's going to look like. I've still got some questions on the transmission mount and the torque arm. I'm trying to get up with the company on that. I've never said who the company was that I got this from, only because I'm not totally sold on their product yet, so I don't want to bash them until I get all my questions answered and or they just blow me off. We'll see. Like I said, it might just be that I'm not smart enough. It took me a while to figure out how to get the transmission mount. It's supposed to get mounted, so but it fit. So we'll I still got a couple more questions. So right now I'm going to tighten everything up. Motor mounts down here need to get tightened. I got the dirty dingo mounts that slide back and forth, which I guess it made it easier for the installation, and me not knowing, it was a good deal because I didn't know where the motor was needed to sit for this transmission mount. But I mean, there is no sliding on this transmission mount. It's pretty much where it's going to be, which means now my motor mounts are where they're going to be, which is fine. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of adjustment for no real reason. I'll tighten them up, and like I said, we'll start throwing some accessories on here. I think I'll have to do the headers first. Not the headers, but the exhaust manifolds. I heard a rumor on YouTube that 5.3 liter exhaust manifolds fit a little bit tighter. They fit the same, but they fit tighter, so I'll probably take my 6.0 exhaust manifolds and stick them on there just to see how they fit. But I'm kind of curious about sticking a set of 5.3s on there just to see if it's that big of a difference. Another thing that, now that I got the motor in and I'm thinking I'm planning on putting all the accessories on, is this I'm not going to be able to get my AC mount in there, so no air conditioning. I was hoping to try to start off with some air conditioning, but I'm not looking to get some aftermarket brackets to move it somewhere else, so I'm just going to do away with it. That means I can do away with all this, and it just makes more room in the engine bay. So first things first is let's get all this stuff out of the way. All right, let's get started. All right, working on the AC removal. So far it's pretty straightforward. All these bolts up top, bolts on this little split case. Coming to the point, and there's another little bolt hole down there. Pulled them out, so everything's loose except, I don't know if I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to show you. I don't know, see if you can see it right about there. There's a little nub. It looks like something screwing into it from the inside. There's one right there, and I can see another one. It's hard to see. There's another one just to the right of that hose. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. So there's at least two. Come in on the inside to try to find it. Man, this is getting close. If I smash this, I'm going to be pissed. Pull this down, and I'm thinking this is one. And you pull this down, and there's two more right here. So I'm just gonna pull all three of them. We'll see if that works. See what happens. I pulled those three bolts out, and this is what they look like. They're like friggin' lag bolts like you see on a deck screw. They're huge. Anyways, was able to pull it out, no issues. Pulled out, and of course I was expecting a little bit of trash, but this right here is, that's a mouse house. This pisses me off. I cannot stand. I don't care if mice live in this garage, but when they start tearing stuff up and making homes and rat shit everywhere, you wanna find a corner to live in, that's fine. They start tearing my shit up and making a mess where I work, that pisses me off. All it does is convince me I gotta get my mousetrap back out, and I'm on a slight detour here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my mousetrap set up, and I'll show you guys what it is. Alright, I got the intake on, the fuel rails, both coil packs, passenger and driver side coils, water pump. I did get, oh there it is, the quick disconnect for that top fuel rail, the supply line. I got it off. Couldn't get the bottom one off, the quick disconnect. I'll have to go back to auto parts store and give me a different little tool for knocking them little things off. But got that stuff on there. Next step is cleaning this bracket with my steering pump on it. It's all steering pump and alternator bracket. I got some it's pretty raunchy. Got some stuff growing on there. Let me try knocking that out. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call this at the end of this video. I've got a majority of everything put back onto the motor. There's some obviously hoses. There's no sense in doing hoses if I ain't got a radiator yet, or I haven't got the wiring set up yet, so I'm kind of waiting to do my exhaust headers last. I'm just going back with the stock manifold. But so I think I got everything put back on this. We'll see how long of a video this is. Probably not that long. I didn't videotape a lot. I did get a starter last time I was at the salvage yard. I found a starter, so I picked one of those up, got it mounted. So I think we're at a good stopping point. Got quite a bit of parts ordered, so while I'm waiting on parts, I get all these parts, and we can go ahead and continue on with the this motor build up. Oh yeah, another thing, got me another little poster board here. I think the Camaro deserves an official to-do list just like that, like I had for the truck. Hell, still have for the truck. Right now I've just been working off of a little notepad, so I'll go ahead and get this thing ready, so you should start seeing the to-do list up there on black and white.